Purpose is the foundational fuel that drives perseverance and keeps us moving forward even when the path seems impossible. When you have a clear purpose, a reason deeper than just daily tasks or surface level goals, it acts like a compass guiding every step you take. It's what gets you out of bed on the toughest mornings and pushes you through the hardest moments when everything inside wants to quit. Purpose meaning to struggle and transforms obstacles into opportunities. Without purpose, challenges feel like meaningless hurdles, but with it, every setback becomes a lesson. Every failure a stepping stone towards something greater. When you understand why you're doing something, motivation becomes intrinsic. It doesn't rely on external reward or temporary feelings of excitement. Purpose taps into your core values and beliefs, creating a commitment that withstands doubts and distractions. It's not about perfection or immediate success, but about aligning your actions with a meaningful cause or vision. This alignment energizes you, making even the smallest feel significant. In moments of discouragement, your purpose reminds you of the bigger picture and reignites your determination. Purpose also helps you prioritize your time and energy. Life is full of distractions, and it's easy to get caught up in things that don't truly matter. When you have a clear purpose, you develop the discipline to say no to things that don't serve your goals. It becomes easier to focus because you know what you want. This clarity not only boosts motivation, but also enhances your effectiveness and productivity. You're not just busy. You're purposefully working towards something that fulfills you. Moreover, purpose connects you to something beyond yourself. It often involves contributing to others, making a difference, or leaving a legacy. This outward focus expands your motivation beyond personal gain, creating a sense of responsibility and accountability. When your purpose includes impacting others positively, it fuels perseverance even more because you're not just fighting for yourself, but for those who depend on or believe in you. This connection adds depth and resilience to your journey. It's important to understand that discovering your purpose is often a process, not an immediate realization. It involves reflection, trial and error, and sometimes painful experiences. But each step, even the difficult ones, brings you closer to clarity. Once you grasp your purpose, it becomes a source of unwavering strength. It gives your story meaning even when the chapters are tough. Purpose turns pain into power and setbacks into setups for growth. When life challenges your motivation, remember that purpose doesn't rely on fleeting emotions. It's a steady force that anchors you in turbulent times. Purpose gives you the courage to endure, the patience to persist, and the passion to keep moving forward. It's what transforms ordinary people into extraordinary warriors who don't just survive but thrive despite adversity. This is why purpose is the first and most essential key to staying motivated through anything life throws your way. Faith is a powerful force that sustains us when uncertainty and doubt threaten to overwhelm. It's not just a belief in something unseen or unknown, but a deep trust that things will work out even when the evidence says otherwise. Faith gives you strength when logic fails and hope when circumstances seem hopeless. It's what allows you to take a step forward even when the path ahead is dark and unclear. This trust creates a foundation that holds you steady during the storms of life, preventing you from being paralyzed by fear or despair. When you face setbacks, faith becomes the voice inside that says, this is not the end. It doesn't guarantee an easy journey or immediate answers, but it promises that your efforts and struggles have meaning. Faith helps you hold on to your dreams when external pressures try to pull you down. It encourages you to keep moving forward, trusting that every struggle is part of a bigger plan, even if you don't yet understand it. This belief fuels perseverance because you're not relying solely on your own strength or understanding, but on something you're greater. Faith also plays a crucial role in shifting your mindset. When you believe that challenges are temporary and that there is a purpose behind your pain, it becomes easier to endure hardships. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, faith empowers you to see yourself as a participant in a larger story. It fosters resilience by changing how you interpret difficult situations. Instead of asking, why me? Faith invites you to ask, what can I learn? Or how can I grow through this? This shift in perspective motivates you. The family and support systems play an essential role in fueling motivation and helping individuals push through life's toughest challenges. When you face obstacles, having people who believe and encourage you and stand by your side can be the difference between giving up and finding the strength to keep going. Family isn't just about blood relations. It includes friends, mentors, coaches, or anyone who genuinely cares about your well-being and success. These relationships provide a foundation of love and support that helps sustain motivation even when circumstances feel overwhelming. Knowing that someone is rooting for you, willing to listen, or ready to offer a helping hand can restore your energy and remind you that you're not alone in your struggle. It's easy to feel isolated when the pressure mounts, but a strong support system provides connection and reassurance. This sense of belonging counters feelings of loneliness and doubt, which often sap motivation. When you are surrounded by people who genuinely want to see you succeed, their faith in you becomes a source of strength, especially during moments when own belief in yourself falters. Family and support systems also hold us accountable. When you know people are watching, cheering you on, or depending on you, it creates an added layer of responsibility. This external motivation can inspire you to push harder, stay consistent, and maintain discipline. It's not just about personal goals anymore. It's about honoring the trust and investment others have made in you. This dynamic encourages perseverance because you don't want to let down those who have stood by you. Their encouragement often reminds you of your potential and helps you see beyond temporary setbacks. Moreover, the emotional support provided by family and friends helps regulate stress and prevent burnout. When you can share your fears, frustrations, or doubts with someone who listens without judgment, it lightens the emotional load. This support helps you process challenges in a healthy way, so motivation isn't drained by overwhelming negative emotions. Encouragement and empathy from loved ones nourish your mental and emotional well-being, which is critical for sustaining long-term motivation. The influence of a support system extends beyond just encouragement. It also offers practical help and resources. Sometimes motivation wanes because the path forward seems too difficult or confusing. In these moments, family, friends, or mentors can offer guidance or tangible assistance that clears obstacles or opens new doors. They can provide perspectives that you might not see on your own, helping you find solutions and strategies to keep moving forward. This collaborative aspect strengthens your resilience and increases the likelihood of success. Importantly, family and support systems inspire hope. When you see others who care deeply about you, it reminds you that your journey matters. Their belief in your potential often rekindles your own hope and determination. Hope is a key ingredient of motivation that keeps you focused on a better future despite current hardships. The encouragement from your support network helps maintain that hopeful outlook, making it easier to persevere. In many ways, the love and encouragement from family and support systems create a safe space where vulnerability becomes a strength rather than a weakness. You can be honest about your struggles without fear of rejection or judgment. This acceptance builds confidence, reinforcing your motivation because you know you are valued regardless of success or failure. This unconditional support provides the emotional fuel needed to tackle challenges with courage and persistence. Ultimately, family and support systems act as both a mirror and a shield. They reflect back your worth and potential, reminding you who you are and what you're capable of. At the same time, they protect you from the harshness of doubt and negativity, cushioning the blows that life inevitably delivers. This dual role empowers you to stay motivated because you have a foundation of love, encouragement, and accountability to rely on no matter what happens. This connection to others reminds us that motivation is not just an individual effort, but a collective experience. We thrive not only on our own dreams and ambitions, but also on the support and belief of those who stand beside us. It is through these relationships that we find the strength to keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. Gratitude is a transformative mindset that shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life, and this shift plays a vital role in sustaining motivation. When you cultivate gratitude, you start recognizing the value in everyday moments, the people around you, and the opportunities that often go unnoticed. This awareness helps to reframe challenges, making them feel less overwhelming and more manageable. Instead of dwelling on losses or setbacks, gratitude encourages you to appreciate what you still have, which fuels a positive outlook and renewed energy to keep pushing forward. When you practice gratitude regularly, it becomes easier to find meaning in your journey. No matter how difficult the circumstances, you begin to see that even in struggle, there are lessons to be learned, strengths to be discovered, and growth to be embraced. This perspective helps maintain motivation. It reminds you that your life is not defined solely by hardship, but also by the countless blessings and opportunities that surround you. Gratitude builds resilience by nurturing hope and optimism, which are essential when facing obstacles that threaten to drain your spirit. Gratitude also shifts your mental focus away from scarcity and fear towards abundance and possibility. This change in mindset impacts your motivation deeply. When you view your situation through gratitude, you are more likely to notice solutions rather than problems, opportunities rather than barriers. This openness enables you to take proactive steps, maintain momentum, and stay committed to your goals. Gratitude creates a fertile ground for motivation because it encourages you to value progress, no matter how small, and to celebrate each victory along the way. In addition, gratitude fosters humility and patience, qualities that are crucial for sustained motivation. When you acknowledge the support and contributions of others in your journey, it reminds you that success is not achieved in isolation. Recognizing this interconnectedness encourages a collaborative spirit and a willingness to learn, which keeps you motivated to improve and persevere. Patience grows from gratitude because you understand that meaningful progress often takes time, and every step forward is a gift, not something to be rushed or taken for granted. Moreover, gratitude enhances your emotional well-being, which directly affects motivation. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, your brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which improve mood and create feelings of happiness and contentment. This emotional boost increases your energy levels and sharpens your focus, making it easier to tackle challenges with enthusiasm. Conversely, when you dwell on negativity and what's missing, motivation dwindles as stress and discouragement take hold. Gratitude acts as a natural antidote to these negative emotions, helping you maintain the mental and emotional strength necessary to keep moving forward. Another important aspect of gratitude is its role in reinforcing a growth mindset. When you appreciate the lessons in failure and the effort you've put into your journey, you're more likely to see setbacks as opportunities for learning rather than signs of defeat. This outlook keeps you by turning obstacles into stepping stones and challenges into invitations to grow. Gratitude encourages you to be kind to yourself, recognize your progress, and keep striving, knowing that every experience contributes to your development. Gratitude also promotes a sense of connection and belonging. When you express thanks to those who support and encourage you, it strengthens your relationships and builds a network of mutual encouragement. This positive social environment further fuels motivation because you feel valued and supported. Knowing that others appreciate your efforts can inspire you to keep going. Even when personal motivation wanes, gratitude creates a cycle of positivity where encouragement begets motivation and motivation begets more gratitude. Ultimately, gratitude anchors you in the present moment. It reminds you to slow down and acknowledge the good around you instead of constantly chasing what's next. This mindfulness helps prevent burnout and keeps your motivation sustainable over time. When you're grateful, you're more balanced, more focused, and acquire resilience that enable you to face challenges head on and keep moving forward with confidence and purpose. Through gratitude, motivation, less about external circumstances and more about an internal attitude. It's about choosing to see the good despite the bad, finding joy in the journey, and appreciating the progress you've made. This choice creates a powerful cycle of positivity and perseverance that fuels your motivation every day. Resilience is the unwavering strength that allows you to rise each time life knocks you down. It is more than just bouncing back. It's about moving forward with greater wisdom, courage, and determination after every setback. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way. Failures, disappointments, losses, and unexpected obstacles. Resilience is the muscle that keeps you from giving up when those moments come. It's what separates those who quit from those who conquer, and it plays a critical role in sustaining motivation over the long haul. Resilience is built through experience and mindset. It doesn't mean you won't feel pain, frustration, or doubt. It means you acknowledge those feelings but refuse to be controlled by them. When faced with adversity, resilient individuals accept reality without denial but also refuse to be defeated by it. This acceptance is key because it allows you to focus your energy on solutions and growth rather than getting stuck in negativity or self-pity. Resilience empowers you to adapt, learn, and keep moving forward even when the road ahead is uncertain. One of the core aspects of resilience is persistence. It's the ability to keep going when progress feels slow or invisible. Often, motivation wanes because results don't come quickly or easily. Resilience helps you stay committed to your goals, knowing that success rarely happens overnight. It teaches patience and grit, reminding you that every small step forward counts. Even when you face repeated failures, resilience pushes you to try again, refine your approach, and stay focused on the bigger vision. Resilience also involves emotional regulation. Life setbacks trigger intense emotions, anger, fear, sadness, or hopelessness. That can derail motivation. Developing resilience means learning how to manage these emotions without letting them control your actions. It's about finding healthy outlets for stress and frustration and cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities to grow rather than threats to your well-being. This emotional preserves your motivation because you don't get overwhelmed or give up in moments of difficulty. Another important component of resilience is a strong sense of self-belief. When you believe in your ability to overcome obstacles, motivation becomes easy to sustain. Resilience is rooted in confidence. Confidence you have what it takes to face adversity and come out stronger. This belief is not arrogance, but a humble recognition of your inner strength and past victories. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build this belief, creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces your motivation to keep fighting. Resilience is also fueled by flexibility and adaptability. Life rarely goes according to plan, and those who are resilient are able to adjust their strategies and expectations without losing sight of their goals. This adaptability allows you to respond to setbacks creatively and constructively. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, resilient people view it as a detour or learning opportunity. This mindset keeps motivation alive because you understand that obstacles are not permanent roadblocks, but part of the journey. Support systems play a significant role in fostering this as well. Resilience is often viewed as an individual trait. It is deeply influenced by the relationships around you. Encouragement, guidance, and reassurance from family, friends, mentors, or coaches provide a safety net during tough times. Knowing you're not alone and that others believe in you can boost your resilience and motivation. These connections remind you of your worth and potential, helping you push through even when your own strength feels depleted. Resilience also requires a long-term perspective. It means understanding that setbacks are temporary and that perseverance leads to growth and success. This outlook shifts your focus from immediate gratification to lasting fulfillment. When you develop resilience, you learn to embrace the journey with all its ups and downs, and knowing that each challenge you overcome shapes you into a stronger and more capable person. This mindset sustains motivation by reminding you that every struggle is a step closer to your goals. Ultimately, resilience is about choice. It's the decision to keep fighting, to believe in it, to keep growing no matter how tough life gets. It's about refusing to be defined by failure or pain and instead using those experiences as fuel for your fire. Resilience transforms obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into setups for comebacks. This strength is what enables you to maintain motivation even when the world seems to be working against you. It's the core of enduring success and personal growth. Vision is the powerful force that guides your journey and keeps you focused on the bigger picture, even when immediate circumstances are difficult or discouraging. It's the clear mental image of who you want to become and what you want to achieve, a destiny that provides direction and meaning to your daily efforts. Having a vision, motivation, purpose, it connects your present actions to a future goal that is meaningful and inspiring. Without vision, it's easy to get lost in the chaos of life and give up when challenges arise. But when you hold a clear vision, it acts as a beacon, illuminating the path forward and helping you navigate obstacles with confidence. Vision helps you prioritize and make decisions that align with your long-term goals. Life is full of distractions, temptations, and detours that can pull you away from what truly matters. A strong vision keeps you anchored, reminding you why you started and what you're working toward. This clarity makes it easy to say no to short-term pleasures or distractions that do not serve your greater purpose. Instead of being reactive to circumstances, vision allows you to be proactive and intentional, which significantly boosts motivation because you're moving with a sense of direction and control. Moreover, vision inspires hope and optimism. When you can see the person you want to become or the impact you want to have, it fills you with excitement and anticipation. Positive energy fuels persistence and resilience because you're motivated by something bigger than temporary setbacks or failures. Vision reminds you that the struggles you face today are not permanent but stepping stones toward your dreams. This hopeful outlook is essential for sustaining motivation during difficult times as it keeps your spirit alive and your goals within reach. Having a vision also encourages creativity and innovation. When you have a clear idea of where you want to go, you become more open to finding new ways to overcome obstacles. Vision pushes you to think outside the box, adapt your strategies, and explore different paths that lead to your desired outcome. This flexibility keeps motivation high because you're not stuck in frustration or defeat when plans don't go as expected. Instead, vision drives you to experiment, learn, and grow, which keeps the journey dynamic and engaging. Another important aspect of vision is its ability to provide a sense of identity and self-worth. Your vision reflects your values, passions, and deepest desires. It is a representation of your potential and the legacy you want to leave behind. Holding on to this vision helps build confidence because it reminds you of who you are and what you stand for, especially when external validation is lacking. This strong sense of identity nurtures intrinsic motivation, the kind that comes from within, and empowers you to keep striving regardless of external circumstances. Vision also cultivates patience and perseverance. When you keep your eyes on a distant goal, you understand that meaningful change takes time and effort. This long-term perspective helps you endure setbacks without losing sight of the ultimate prize. You realize progress is not always linear and that temporary failures are part of the process. This understanding allows you to maintain motivation by focusing on steady growth and learning rather than immediate results. Vision teaches you to celebrate small victories along the way, which builds momentum and keeps your motivation sustained. The clarity provided by vision can also reduce anxiety and uncertainty. When life feels chaotic or overwhelming, having a defined vision gives a sense of control and direction. It helps you break down large, intimidating goals into smaller, manageable steps. This sense of order and purpose calms your mind and provides a roadmap for action, making motivation easier to maintain. Instead of feeling lost or helpless, vision empowers you to take deliberate steps forward, building confidence with each achievement. Finally, vision connects you to something greater than yourself. It often involves contributing to others, creating positive change, or leaving a lasting impact. This outward focus adds depth to your motivation because you're not just working for personal gain, but for a cause that matters. When your vision includes serving others or making a difference, it inspires you to push beyond your limits and remain motivated even when the journey is tough. This connection to a higher purpose fuels passion and commitment, which are essential for long-term success. Vision, therefore, is the driving force that transforms dreams into reality. It shapes your mindset, guides your actions, and sustains your motivation through every challenge. By holding a clear and compelling vision, you create a powerful source of inspiration that keeps you moving forward, no matter what obstacles come your way. It turns uncertainty into confidence and setbacks into opportunities, making your journey not just about reaching a goal, but about becoming the person you were meant to be.